Hello my lovely friends, it's Marta. Welcome back. 2nd of June we are having here, and now it's actually the evening, but I was working today, and I'm gonna press the 30 minutes clock straight away because I want to create another 2 cards, maybe try to do 2. Did a little gatefold card last time, but the top is a little bit uneven, and I'm just gonna clean it up a little bit, tiny bit on both ends, just to make it super nice. Now my friends, I need to tell you one thing. I was super, like, yesterday when I recorded the first video, I was like, I don't know, like, if it's gonna be a good idea or not. I'm actually gonna be switching to a gatefold card. So I left it over there on my desk yesterday, but I want to do a different thing, and I want to use the circle. It's a little bit too big, so I'm just gonna trim it. Oh, where's that? Oh, here we go. One size down we are going, and I'll try to put it right in the center, so this way I could maybe save up a little frame as well, because why not? Maybe we can use it on another card. Anyway, my friends, yesterday I had such a lovely day. It was just beautiful. Like, I was finishing recording, then we went on a little family trip, and we end up visiting a local museum not far away. It's actually like 50 miles from where I live. So here in Upper Caithness, it's actually not a long distance because we are far away. So each little town is like 30 miles, and we were traveling down to Helmsdale, and such a lovely place there. And we seen it last time, but I thought it was only like cafe place or something. And oh my word, it was just beautiful. I love going to those places, and on top of the having a good time, we actually spent like zero money. Can you believe in that? We actually, by the time we went there, I'm gonna be using my heat tool to help me get rid of the tape, because the masking tape tend to be very sticky and may tear up your paper. But anyway, we went there to the museum, and what happened is they had the renovation, which was including the cinema, little cinema where they show a short movie, and there's like a view. They had this like a little gallery up, you can go and have a lovely view, and that was closed. And for that reason only, we were allowed to enter for free. I was like, wow, I could not believe. But we visit the shop in the museum just to support it, and my son has picked up a nice toy there, so it was good. And then we went to the local fish and chips and had this nice picnic. So I hope your day was nice too. And one thing I want to say, it's because I didn't engage myself in this like a long editing, voiceovering, process. I was actually done like 9 o'clock-ish, like 9:30, I think, before 10 anyway. I've already uploaded my video and I had it done for a day, and that was such a like, oh wow, I could not believe. Normally it takes me a whole day, even though recording process it's not long, but the whole editing and everything is taking a time. So I'm quite happy I decided to do this challenge, and I hope you will enjoy it as well. And the whole purpose actually for me, like talking and recording, is that not for you just to sit down the half an hour and watch me crafting, but I want you, if you can, please grab your supplies, craft along, like you can listen to me in the background. And look on that, this is nice. So I'm gonna do that gatefold card, but I want to make it a little bit stiffer. So for that, I'm gonna cut 2 panels out of the paper. Why not? And I think we are going to emboss it, because that'll be looking nice. So I'm gonna put this aside. I don't need this piece, so I want to put the die back straight away on my magnetic sheet, because I didn't do it with last time, and I still need to look for this die because it's somewhere in the pile of my stuff, but never mind. Anyway, what I was going to say is that I want you to take your, you know, craft, your scraps, something, just create something, because it's a half an hour and you'll see, you will feel yourself so much better when you create something nice. And yesterday, going back to our like family day and trip, usually I'm just like, sometimes when I have something and I know like, oh, I should record YouTube video, and then my son says like, oh, mommy, let's go to the beach, I'm kind of like torn a little bit. Let me grab something nice. Oh, this one's nice. Busy pattern, always great for that. But this time I was feeling that I really achieve a lot just by crafting half an hour one day. So I'm getting it to my embossing SIZZIX here beside me. Okay. Oh, why is this mark not straight? Oh, here we go. It's coming. I'm just gonna run it through, and I put it another way around, so I'm rolling it with the left hand. Here we go. So it takes me a second longer. Oh, I've managed. I think my right hand is a little bit stronger, but hey ho, we have it. Now what I'm gonna do, I will add this nice texture here, and I need to cut it, and I think I may actually go over it with the blue ink as well, just to give it something a little bit extra. Now where am I? Here, so I need to chop it here. Okay, and as I've mentioned previously, if you have any embossed bits, just go with a one chop, and this way you're gonna be avoiding you know, having the rough edges. It is very important to keep our guillotine sharp as well, and you can do so by making sure you're actually cutting the dry things. Like, don't put the wet papers there, like not, maybe not wet, but when they are damp, they're not 100% dry. That could actually, you know, weaken up your blade. And if it happened to you, you can grab few pieces of the aluminum foil and just chop it, like fold the foil few times, like you have like 4 or 5 pieces, like one on top, and just chop it like this. Could help to sharpen up, and also avoid to you know, cut sticky stuff there, because if the glue will stick to your blade, that could also affect it what is it, like sharpness. Okay, I've got these, and I think they're gonna be looking nice. Look on that. Oh, nice. Shall I leave it white? I think I like it white. Do you know what? I'll leave it white. Don't wanna do over too much with the blue color. So I'm taking the tape, and I think that for this size panel, that'll be enough just to add 2 pieces tape here, and then 2 pieces on another side. So let me know if you're gonna be making, if you're gonna be creating the cards. I will post the link down there to the group, to the Facebook group, and maybe on the craft world as well, you can share them and tag me, please. So I would love to see your creation. And it doesn't have to be the same ideas, like you can create your own cards. Play with the scraps, some leftovers, things you haven't, you know, you've been lying around too much. Or if you have a new product, like if you're ever guilty, like you bought it and you haven't tried it, this is the, you know, challenge to do so. Unless like you've decided that you don't want that item, and if it's still unopened, you can then sell it. Because it happened to me. Do you know what? A few years back, I've bought the whole like oh, what was the company? I'll need to check it. But I've bought like a whole auction. I've seen it on the eBay and I was like, wow, this is such a great deal. I just cannot leave it. It doesn't matter that I'm not much like coloring person, and I especially don't do that like a very like those like a very detailed coloring. But I've bought set, not one, not two, but five different like very detailed stamps for coloring, and I haven't used them. I haven't used them for 3 years. And then I've decided after that 3 years, I was like, I'm not really into them so much. And by the time I was buying them, I thought I've just made the deal of my life. Like, you know, it was so cheap. It was auction. I wanted, and then it turned out I didn't need to buy it, because first and foremost, I don't even do as much coloring. So no, I've decided I'm not going to be opening them up as they, you know, brand new, then just resell it, because maybe someone else will use it and make the most of them. And especially that, as I've mentioned, I mean, I do like coloring. I love those like stamp bunch of image and, you know, sit down and color, but I very rarely have the time for it. So I just need to be more kind of be honest with myself, like what can I do and what is unachievable for me. So here we go. I've got this beautiful panel, and this is what I'm thinking that I will adhere. Shall I go this way or that way? I think I'll go this way. Like they're gonna be crisscross. And now, so let me just go 2 millimeters in, and then a piece of the ruler. So I have something like that, and this way I know, was it this one? I think it was this one. Where to add my adhesive, because I want to place the whole panel just here like that. So to make it happen, I'm gonna use some tape, but I'm also gonna add a little bit of the liquid glue because I needed to adhere it over here. Okay, 16 minutes. Oh, I need to hurry up if I want to do 2 cards, but you know, I'm not aiming for the quantity. I'm just trying to use up the crafty time, you know, challenge myself 30 minutes a day. So I'm not gonna feel like I'm not crafting because like my son is having like summer holiday or something. I want to spend the time with him as well and with my family, like, you know, enjoy all of that. But I don't want to, you know, forget about my studio or like be on the beach and something and then just wonder like, oh, I haven't posted anything on YouTube, or I need to make a card or something. No. So this is the challenge about like taking a cup of coffee. Look at that, we've got a beautiful card here. And if you like, you can even like put a little magnet here and then put a little magnet here and then dress those panels or underneath that one, and that will be just like a clicking like that on the magnet. But I don't have to. I'm just gonna reinforce those edges a little bit so the cards stay more flat. Here we go. That's it. Once you put a little bit of the heavy stuff there, anyway, it should help to keep it flat as well, because there'll be a little bit of the weight coming up. So look on that. I've got some elements. These are from the Spring Awaiting collection I've made, and this one will go up on the double-sided tape. Now let me just double check if I'm still recording, because I don't think I've put my phone on the airplane mode, but I do have it like on silent, I think. And last time I had a phone call, like not last time, but one time I was recording, I had a phone call and I didn't realize the phone was ringing because it's silent, no vibration or anything, but it stopped recording, and I'm just like talking to myself. Well, I wasn't talking to myself, but because I do voiceover, but I was keep going with making a card, but I wasn't recording it. Okay, look on that. This isn't a gorgeous, nice and beautiful? And I think I have those old elements like this heart, and I just want to use it to dress it up even more. And I'm gonna keep it, shall I keep it on this size or shall I keep it on that size? No, I think I like it here more, a little bit. And I'm just gonna use the liquid glue here just to pop it up. And this is from Free Paper, this little heart, and that's on my Buy Me a Coffee page. Make sure it's not passing down too much. And then this one here, so I'm just opening up, pressing this one so it's not gluing to the bottom page. Oh yes, and my card is ready. Look on that, beautiful. Then you can, you know, dress the inside if you like. 13 minutes left, guys. Where's the another card? Oh, there you are. So I have another card like that, and this is what I also found. That's interesting. I don't know where I was going with this frame, but obviously I cut something out of it. So what I am thinking, I'll go here just to cut it and have a piece of the white here, and we are going to use the I'm gonna use the same embossing folder, why not? If it's still there on the hand, I'm just gonna emboss it, and then I will trim it back again if I need to. I actually I think I might cut it too short if I'm gonna be embossing it, but oh, never mind. I'll see. Hopefully it's not gonna shrink too much. Where's the embossing folder? Where are you? Come on, I just had you. Oh, there you are. So I'm placing the paper this side, so hopefully it's not gonna shrink too much lengthwise. And now let me roll it back on my machine. Get in. Oh, that went through fine. Whew, that's a good exercise. And oh yes, and I think this time, just to make it slightly different, I will keep the deboss side on it, and that's on its own already looking nice. Whoops. So here's my card, and 10 minutes to finish. Oh, I'm stressing. Well, I'm not, but you know. Okay, right, so let me just smear this glue a little bit here and then add it to the card. Is that working? I think this is for the American size card, so it's just gonna pick out a little bit on the side because they are a little bit wider, but it wouldn't matter anyway. Oh, I need a piece of paper just to wipe that glue. I will clean it after, and then I will just adhere this one on top. Oh, look on that, I love it, I love it already. I'll use the double-sided tape, why not, just to lift it a little bit. I'm adding the glue because I don't trust the tape to hold on forever, and especially if the surface is embossed, that's even making less space for the tape to grip. So I'm just adding a nice layer here. Okay, now 9 minutes left. I keep watching on the clock, but I shouldn't have, because that's not about the speed, it's about being creative every single day, a little bit every single day. It's better than, you know, 10 hours on one day. It's the same with the exercise. Imagine yourself, you're gonna do 100,000 squats one day. Well, not possible, but like 500 squats or push-ups or something in one day. You're gonna end up being sore and nothing else. But if you do like 20 squats every single day for like a month, that will make you a progress, isn't it? So yes, so we're gonna do the same with our crafting, and I'll see if that's gonna and at the end I'll maybe do like a one final video, show you. And oh, by the way, this is what I found, this little piece of the paper I found, and I think I'm gonna be using it to dress up this piece. And what I was going to say, a little bit every single day consistency, it's way better than not being consistent. So yeah, so instead of it all at once, it's better to do a little thing every day. No. Is that okay? Let me see. No, I'm gonna need to chop a little bit more on this side, just teeny tiny bit here, not too much, and that will give me this nice panel here. Okay, I think that's good. That is good. And what I will do, I'm then going to apply my glue just like that. Make sure it's nice and even, especially on the edges. And then I am adhering it to the panel, and then I will take this whole panel and place it on the foam tape. Now, if you have any fun idea, like what shall I use, shall I concentrate on the specific color or some shapes, or would you like to see, I don't know, like a underwater scene or something, let me know in a comment, because I would love to hear, like, if you have any request for this series to go, or if you just think like, no, carry on, Marta, with whatever goes under your hands. I think this is what I'm gonna do. I will place this piece here, and then I'm gonna need some sentiment, but I would rather use a oh, happiness. Oh, look on that, always with you. I think this one will be nice, because, or thinking of you. Shall I put the thinking of you? Oh, I think I like the thinking of you theme. Actually, I thought, I don't know, maybe this one. No, thinking of you. this is what I'm gonna do. I will add this thing in the view, and if I would just like layer it up on something. Let me see. I've got this little die here. Would that be nicely sticking out? Oh yes, and I think this is what I'm gonna do, but I just need to find the one more piece of this paper because that's not enough, and I'm sure I'm having the plenty of leftovers elements, but let me just rumble through my drawer. Is that the same? No, that's more peachy color. Oh, there we are, another piece just like that. So yeah, I'm just going to cut it and die cut this piece here just like that. So we're almost there, and it doesn't really take a long time to create something nice. And this way, by playing a little bit every single day, just a 30 minutes, you will see yourself, you're feeling way better, and you had this little bit of me time. Why is this not coming out? Oh, gee wait, that's really, I think we need to use a pokey tool or something to release this bit. Oh, that really stick the paper too. Oh, come on, don't do this to me, don't tear. Oh, it's always happened when I'm in a rush. It's never happening. Oh, that's really, I'm just scared to push it too much in case I'm gonna, oh, I rip it. How is this possible? But let me see if no, that's just push too much on the paper. Oh, look on that. But that'll be nice, isn't it? Oh, that's not even the right size. No, it didn't work. Because if I'll see it, that's not even the right size. So let me look. Not enough. It didn't cut nicely, but let me see something else quickly, very, very quickly. Oh, come on, Marta. I've got some labels here, I think. See if any of those ones will work. Card making magic. Is the labels there? Oh, there's not even a label there. But that one, no, that one no as well. Oh, 2 minutes, I'm panicking. Where did I place the label? That one, it doesn't matching. This one is not there where it should be. Oh, Marta, I'm really, really seriously due a cleanup, a proper cleanup for my space. Never mind, shapes. Okay, let me just see. Nothing there. Oh, fancy labels. Okay, something here. Right, Marta. Why am I making everything so difficult? I could just leave it, but no. I am insisting on, oh, this is nice for, yes, this one will do. Okay, I am insisting, that one is not even clean, but I'm gonna risk. I am insisting on making things difficult for myself, but never mind. Now, even if we're past 1 minute or so, that's just gonna be fine because it's 45 seconds. 45 seconds left. But I'm still happy. I've made my cards. I could go along for the rest of the day. Well, it's actually evening today, but you know what I mean. Okay. hope this has a shape for me. Oh yes, it did. And look for that. I'm just going to add the glue, 7 seconds. Okay, and then I'm just going to adhere this one. Oh, okay, I've redo the clock, but it's just gonna be for 1 minute because I just want to finish this card so I could start fresh next video. But it's just gonna be 1 minute more, 1 minute more, so I hope you don't mind. But yes, that'll be just nice to have it finish this card. I think I need one more layer because there's lots of cardstock there, so I'm putting one more piece of the sponge. And yes, let me know please once you make your own cards based upon the tutorials. Please share them on the group. I would love to see them. I would love to see your creation. I hope this little video series will inspire you to do a little bit crafting every single day, or like 5 days, 2 days a week. It doesn't matter. Don't put the pressure that you have to, you know, do it the whole month. But you know, a little bit can take you you know, much further than, you know, just feeling overwhelmed. I'm pausing it just to give you a little close-up look on the cards. This is a card number 1, well, the number 2, number 1. So thank you so much, and I'll see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Bye bye.